The Copperhead Cup Series returns to the Oak Hill Speedway. This time, it's the final chance to make it into the championship race for the playoff drivers, as 6 drivers are battling for just 3 spots in the championship race. The field begins to roll off the front stretch. Let's take a look at the starting lineup and race info. There are going to be 10 laps in this race. Kyle Petty is starting from the pole, and Mark Martin, one of the playoff drivers, is starting this race from dead last. And keep in mind that Mark Martin has won the last 3 races at this racetrack. Here's a quick look at the playoff standings. Just about anything could happen in this race as the pace car is heading onto pit road, and we're ready to get this race underway. The green flag is out at the Oak Hill Speedway. Ryan Newman's going to make it 3 wide as Ewan Wayne and John Andretti go up the racetrack. Here comes Ricky Craven to the inside of Kyle Petty as the 45 car is going to lead lap number 1. Craven and Petty side by side through 1 and 2. A little bit of contact there. Here comes Terry Labonte to the inside of Kyle Petty. Ricky Craven gets credit for leading lap 2, but here comes Terry Labonte to the inside. 3 wide for 4th as Ewan Wayne's in the middle and Ryan Newman's on the outside. And trouble for the 45 car. He's slow off turn 2. Looks like he has a flat tire. The yellow flag is out. Here's a look at the replay. You can see some pieces of rubber coming off the 45 car in the middle of turns 1 and 2. Great job by Kyle Petty to keep that car pointed in the right direction. Let's take a look back just 1 lap earlier when Ricky Craven came up the racetrack, made a little bit of contact with Kyle Petty, and that might have been what caused Kyle Petty's left rear tire to go down just 1 lap later. The 45 car has been on pit road. He's got fresh tires. He's back out on the racetrack. And right now the pace car's on pit road and the green flag is back in the air. Ewan Wayne gets a great jump. Here he comes to the inside of Ricky Craven for 2nd. Down the back stretch into turn 3, Ewan Wayne has the advantage on the inside, but here comes Ricky Craven making it 3 wide for the race lead. Terry Labonte is going to keep the top spot. And trouble further back, Mark Martin and John Andretti go hard into the inside wall. The yellow flag is out, and this might actually bring out the red flag as we take a look at the replay. You see Mark Martin and John Andretti going hard into the wall at a very bad angle, especially for the 43 of John Andretti. Let's take another look at the replay. Here you see them coming into the picture. They're 4 wide coming off turn 4, and they made a sandwich out of Dave Blaney. Then the 6 and 43 came into each other, and then they both slid down the racetrack and into the inside wall. John Andretti's championship hopes are now officially done. Mark Martin still has a chance at making it into the championship race, as he had a lot of points coming into this event. Dave Blaney, in his first career start, he's going to finish this race in 10th place, as he's done for the day as well. But this caution is actually good news for the 45 of Kyle Petty, as he's going to restart this race in 9th place, as he's caught back up to the field. He's on the lead lap. The field is going to roll once again. Let's take a look at the standings as they run. Terry Labonte is locked into the championship race no matter what happens, as he has enough points. Ricky Craven's in pretty good shape, as he's 10 points to the good. Mark Martin is +4, and then Ryan Newman or Buckshot Jones, they could still pick up a lot of spots and take that championship spot away from Mark Martin. It's going to be interesting to see as the green flag is back in the air. 3 laps to go at the Oak Hill Speedway. Looks like Ricky Craven's going to challenge Terry Labonte for the race lead as they go through turns 3 and 4. They go up the racetrack with 2 laps to go, but here comes Craven to the inside. Through turns 1 and 2, they're side by side for the race lead. Ricky Craven's looking for his first career Copperhead Cup Series win as he goes wide in turn 3. Here comes Scott Riggs to the inside. The white flag is in the air. Scott Riggs is also looking for his first career win as they're side by side with half a lap to go. Through 3 and 4 for the final time, here comes Ewan Wayne, but it's going to be Scott Riggs who's going to get his first career Copperhead Cup Series victory. For the 2nd week in a row, a non-playoff driver goes to victory lane as Scott Riggs scores his first career Copperhead Cup Series win. As now we take a look at the championship drivers, and it's official. It's Terry Labonte, Ricky Craven, and Mark Martin who will be battling for a championship next week at the Blue Ridge Raceway. So I really hope you guys join me for that race. Hope you enjoyed this race, and I'll see you next week at the Blue Ridge Raceway.